Hi everyone, and welcome to my channel, Advice to Think Twice. My name is Monica and I'm here with your May 2017 mid-month readings. Thank you very much for joining me. For these readings, we will be using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck for the tarot portion and doing a modified Celtic cross. And for the psychic messages, we have one card from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck for each of the signs. As usual, please remember that these are general readings. They're not going to make sense to everybody watching. You can watch your moon and rising sign readings for additional messages. Or of course, if you're interested, you could get a private reading specific to just you. And all the links you need are in the description box below. For those of you who have been following me and know about my health issues, I just want to let you know that I am recovered and all caught up with work, which is great, and I'm very happy about that. And thank you so much for your support and patience. And also, the specials that are running are only going to be available until the end of May 2017. So if you are interested in getting a special priced reading, now would be a good time to do that. Okay, so we're going to get started. Thank you so much for liking, for sharing, for subscribing, and for commenting. And I'm looking forward to your feedback in terms of how the cards make sense to you, if they apply to you or not. But there you have it. I hope you enjoy your readings and you have a wonderful rest of May 2017. And I'll talk to you again very soon. Take care. Hi Pisces, and welcome to your reading for the rest of May 2017. Thanks for joining me. Let's have a look at what's going on here. So, at the bottom of the deck is the overall energy or the main theme. We have the Two of Swords. The Two of Swords here is, for some of you, this is about a choice you need to make but you don't really want to make. Being stuck on something or someone. This, for those of you, could also represent feeling a little antisocial, okay, where you just don't want to be around people, you just don't want to talk, you just want to be on your own, you just want to do nothing, okay? It's coming across as that as well for some of you, even though it technically may not be the meaning of the card. For those of you, this is about an impasse, a compromise that needs to happen, but the challenge is, you know, who's gonna take the lead, who's gonna try and be the bigger person, because this may also talk about some sort of a power struggle where you butt heads with someone and no one's backing down. And for those of you, this could also be about struggling to listen to your intuition, or even struggling to hear your own intuition because of overthinking, over-analyzing things, okay? So meditation, prayer, or just not thinking of anything is going to be a better approach here. So in your current situation, we have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups here, for some of you, this indicates a time of feeling stuck. You're not really happy with the way things are, but you don't really know where you want to go from here, and that's what the Two of Swords talks about for you. You're not happy with how things are, but you don't know how you would change them. For those of you, this could indicate something or someone from the past coming back to you or trying to at this time. It may be something like an on again, off again type of connection. And so with the Four of Cups, you're at a point where, you know what, I don't think so. You're putting up a wall. You don't want to talk. And again, it could tie into the Two of Swords as well. You're just not up for talking. You're not interested, okay? And for those of you, the Four of Cups here can indicate an offer that either you don't know what to make of it, you don't want it, or this is reversed, where you're trying to offer something to someone, whether it's peace, closure, an explanation, a relationship, help, anything like that, and the other person is just not having it, okay? And you may be dealing with another water sign here, in which case there's just too much water going on. Everyone's in their feelings, and it's just, that's why there's an impasse, okay? So this could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, Sun, Moon, or Rising sign. that you may be dealing with, or just someone who's just very emotional right now, okay? Because maybe you're okay, but you're trying to reach this person and they're being very emotional and just focusing on what they don't like. They're being negative or pessimistic, and it's like you can't get through to them, and you're the one who's kept out or rejected, okay? For those of you, the challenge with the King of Cups would be, I feel like the challenge with the King of Cups would be to not hold on to the past, not hold a grudge, not just remember everything wrong that happened. If this is over a peace offering, okay, or something you can get closure out of, this is saying don't dwell on the negative, don't dwell on the arguments, don't dwell on the things that were hurtful in the moment. They've already happened, so why let them continue to have a bad effect on you? Okay, so the King of Cups here would show up as emotional maturity, kind of not letting your emotions rule you, okay? And it can be a challenge because it can take a little bit of effort to do that, okay? And the foundation for why things are the way they are, we have the Six of Wands. The Six of Wands here, it can indicate someone who is very stubborn. Maybe they have fire in their chart somewhere, like Sun, Moon, or Rising sign, so Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or they just have a lot of planets in fire sign. This is someone at the bottom of things, at the root cause. There's ego, there's pride, there is power struggle. Someone who's more interested in proving you wrong or proving themselves right over you than actually addressing a situation, dealing with a situation, resolving a situation. It's more about the pride, it's more about the ego, it's more about who's right and who's wrong. And that's why you're at an impasse, potentially, and that's why you can't get through to this person. And for others of you, it's saying, you know what, just because the other person's behaving this way, you don't have to do what they're doing. I feel like, you know, you just want to be done with this. You don't want to dwell on the negativity. You don't want to dwell on the conflict and the drama, and then you're just gonna have to walk away. You're just gonna have to be the bigger person and say, you know what, you think whatever you want to and do whatever you want to. I'm moving on, okay? And again, it may be a challenge because it takes effort. Or you're dealing with someone who's just very annoying, okay? In the past, we have the Queen of Cups. So a lot of water in your cards here. The Queen of Cups, again, may be the same water sign showing up. So Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or your energy. I feel that, again, the offer that is presented to you now, potentially, you've seen this offer before. You've received this offer before. You've heard these promises before. And they've just not happened. And you've heard it like a number of times before. So with this one, it's like, what's different? What's changed? That may actually be a conversation, you know, in terms of, because the Queen of Cups, I just laid it down reversed, and that's your energy. It's like, you know what? I'm not having it anymore. I'm not giving you the benefit of the doubt. I'm not being the forgiving, understanding, accepting one anymore because I've had enough. Honestly, it's about what I deserve right now, and I've always been there, and I've always been understanding, and it's just been taken for granted. So, no. Why is this time different? I'm not just going to open up. I'm not just going to welcome you back. I'm not just going to just trust you. What is different? Okay? What are you talking about? And are you going to do what you say? I'm not just going to take your word for it anymore. And these are the energies, okay? They may talk to you about your job, something you're dealing with in your love life, something you're dealing with friends and family, whatever the case may be, business partner, anything, okay? Crowning thoughts, we have the King of Swords. This is you. You're not in your feelings. You have a clear head on your shoulders right now. You see what's what. You see who's lying. You see who's being truthful. You see who's actually trying. And you're not afraid to serve justice, to speak the truth with diplomacy and make the cuts you need to make. Turn your back on people you need to turn your back on. Take your power. Okay? This is you with the King of Swords. You know what's what. You're not afraid to speak your truth. And you are serving justice. You're dispensing justice here, okay? For others of you, this is about a love triangle situation. where you're kind of stuck between a water sign and an air sign potentially. And the Two of Swords is like, I don't even know what to do right now. I don't want to choose between these two. I don't know what to do. I don't know what is the right choice. And so you'd rather just not choose anything or anyone, okay? But this is really taking a toll on you emotionally, so you kind of have to make a choice though. For those of you, you're waiting on messages, you're waiting on news. And it could be to do with new job offers, new opportunities presented to you. A resolution of sorts, if this is in a legal situation. And for others of you, this has been an ongoing situation. It's been on again, off again, on again, off again. When it's, you know, sometimes it's better, sometimes it's worse, and it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse. And you're thinking about legal action, or you're thinking about talking to an official, or making something official, addressing the legal department, talking to the legal department at your job, talking to a lawyer, getting a lawyer, putting an end to a marriage, if this is the case, or a relationship where you just have to make things official one way or another, okay? And in the outcome position, we have the Ten of Pentacles. So the Ten of Pentacles here says you may see the end of a long-term relationship, maybe even a marriage, or a business partnership or a business arrangement, something in terms of what you do for a living. And you may see an ending coming up there. But with the Ten of Pentacles, this is like, there's no reason to second guess yourself, because the Ten of Pentacles tells you that you've been there for as long as you should. Any more time there, you're just going to be stuck there. It's not going to be your comfort zone anymore. It will be a prison. So you're doing the right thing is the answer here. Okay, you're doing the right thing. For those of you, the Ten of Pentacles can talk about, again, choosing to retire or choosing to walk away from a job. Okay, once again, for some of you with this Ten of Pentacles, because again, it's just not worth it anymore. It's just more draining than it needs to be, and it's not what you deserve. And it's just been empty promises, one after the other. You've just not seen advancement of any kind or appreciation of any kind, and so you're walking away. But the good news is you have better things coming, okay, with this Ten of Pentacles. For those of you, you've had enough with toxic situations, office politics, drama, gossip, anything like that, and you're actually going to start your own business or start working from home. And that's going to be a lot better for you. It'll restore some peace, okay? Give you back control, also coming up here. And I also see that whatever decisions you're making, for those of you who you're contemplating taking legal action or divorcing someone, separating from someone officially, again, because either someone has a drinking problem or someone's being obsessive, manipulative, just putting you on an emotional roller coaster, jealous, bitter, holding grudges, kind of dredging stuff up that happened 20 years ago, 10 years ago, okay? I feel that whatever decision you're making to enough is enough, to say enough is enough, it will ultimately be what's good for the family as a whole, okay? Because you may be hesitating because you have children with this person, but it will be the best thing you could do for the family as a whole, for the family, the health of the family. Okay, let's look at your card for your channeled messages. So we have number 30, TikTok. So I'd like you to take a look at this card, let it speak to you. The numbers, the words, the images, colors. What do you see? What does it tell you directly? Okay. Let's see. For some of you, I do feel like you get to a point where enough is enough. And again, I feel like something is offered, but it's just, you've seen it before. You're not interested anymore. with these channeled messages, sometimes they mirror the tarot, sometimes they add to it, and sometimes they're just describing different scenarios that maybe didn't show up in the tarot, okay? So just bear that in mind. For those of you, I feel like there's a pressure to make a decision, pressure to make a choice, pressure to say yes or no. And the message is you don't have to be pressured. If you need more time to think, you're just going to have to say, you know what, I need more time to think. Don't let people bully you into rushing things, doing things to their schedule, especially when it comes to a decision you have to make. If you feel you need more time, you give yourself more time. And if you feel that you're just not interested in that, don't let anyone pressure you or push you into a corner in terms of, no, you have to do this, or this is your job, this is what you're responsible for, or you have a moral obligation, or anything like that. No, okay? With the King of Swords, you know what your responsibilities are, you know what your obligations are. Don't let anyone pressure you into rushing things for them or doing things for them because they're just kind of trying to fast talk or kind of rush you so that you don't have time to think, is this my responsibility or not, okay? For those of you, I feel like you're no longer on the clock. So for some of you, you're retiring during this time. I feel like that's going to be a good move to make. For others of you, it's just indicating taking time off. And I feel like it's to spend more time with friends, spend more time with family, or work on a relationship, or work on being there more for your loved ones. And maybe that's something you have to decide upon as well with the Two of Swords. Or find that balance where you do have to go to work to support the family, but at the same time they still need you present as well. So finding that fine balance. Okay, so I'm I'm experiencing some very mild chest pain and someone's ticker. So I don't know if someone's referring to their heart as their ticker, but you may hear that someone has heart trouble, or they need to go in for a checkup because their heart is acting up, or they're dealing with arrhythmia or chest pain. For those of you, I feel like you're going to have to be there and take care of someone who's dealing with heart issues or recovering from heart issues, and also making sure that someone takes their medication, because I feel like they're very stubborn and cheeky and feels like, you know what, I don't need this, I'm not going to take the medication. What do doctors know anyway? So someone like that, if that makes sense, it feels like someone's dad or even someone's mom. It just doesn't want to follow orders, and so I feel that you're going to be the one to make sure they take their medication. It's kind of an interesting message, but let me know if it makes sense. And for some of you, I do feel like going self-employed is coming up. For some of you, don't let anyone pressure you into starting a family. That's a conversation. So, you know what? You can just say, you know what, let's agree to disagree. I live my life, you live yours, let's all be happy. Don't let them push you, pressure you, make you feel bad, guilty, or anything like that. It's your life, so seriously, just live your life. You do you. And also here, you're not doing anything wrong. So you're not doing anything wrong if you choose to not have children now, or you're not doing anything wrong if you do choose to have children now. So your life is your life. Your choices about family are your choices. And so keep that clear head. Be stern when you don't want to talk about something. You say, you know what, this is my issue. Thanks for your concern. However, if I need an opinion, I will ask for it. Until then, please keep it to yourself. Be, diplomatic, but stern, so that you don't have to deal with those kind of conversations. Because I do feel like you have one of those coming. Some of you, though. And for some of you, I feel like there's an offer on the table involving working abroad, working with foreign people or foreign cultures, or actually going abroad for work. and that offer may not be on the table for very long, so I feel that you will have to think quick on that and decide what you want to do about it. But again, try to not let your emotions get in the way. If this is an excellent move for your career, and especially if it's not going to be forever, and you have the support of your family, if that's the concern for you, then definitely go for it. But just address the issue, discuss it, clear it up, let everyone tell you, put everything on the table, and then you're going to be able to make your choice a lot easier than if you're just trying to figure everything else out yourself, or you're feeling bad, or you're feeling any kind of a way, okay? Okay, so these are a few of the messages coming through for you. I hope they make sense, and I do hope they help. I'm looking forward to your feedback. Let me know how the messages make sense to you. If they do, be sure to watch your moon and rising sign reading as well. Thank you once again for joining me. Hope you have a wonderful remainder to the month, and I'll be right here talking to you again very, very soon. Okay, take care.